This program is for the applicants who are self-employed and who have cultural or athletic experience. This is designed to not only stimulate economic activity, but it also enhances the artistic and athletic and cultural fabric of Canada. So these are the people who have been in self-employed in particular specified economic activities such as cultural activities. They may be movie producers, they may be movie actors, or they may be high famed athletes who are known not only in their own country but in other countries as well. So this, and then their coming to Canada would add to the cultural fabric of Canada. So this program targets those people. And it is again point-based program. There's a 100 points grid, and an applicant must score at least 35 to qualify for this program. It takes around 2 years for this. So to immigrate as a self-employed person, one should be willing and able to be self-employed in Canada. One should be able to meet the selection criteria depending on various factors and meet the security, medical, and other inadmissibility conditions. Now, in this relevant experience for self-employed person, they look at a period window of 5 years when they are looking, when the authorities are determining or adjudicating your application. So during those 5 years, you should be actively involved in that business. So if you submit an application today and it takes a 1 year, 1.5 years, by the time that the officer starts looking at the application, from that period backwards in 5 years, you should have been actively involved in that self-employment. Now, this slide tells about how cultural and other athletic activities are defined. So they are divided into periods. So you can have at stretch 2 years of experience or 1 years of periods during the eligibility period. They may also count towards this. Now, these points, the self-employed persons, they are evaluated or assessed on the basis of their self-employment experience, education, age, language abilities, and adaptability. So in this particular program, you must have the evidence to establish your experience as a self-employed person, experience in sports, experience in cultural, artistic activities. You should have evidence of that to establish your credentials, and you should be deriving income from this. It is not possible that you are an actor, a part-time actor, but yes, you are a national fame actor, but your income is not sufficient, and you are doing something else 90% of your times to make your ends meet. No. You should be a self-employed person engaged in that business, and your activities should be at least that meaningful that you have made it your profession. You're earning income through this program. Self-employed programs, naturally, this applies to all other programs as well. That you are fit, security. There's no security risk for Canada, and there are no criminal charges against you, or you have never been convicted. So if you have any of those things, then naturally you do not qualify for any of the immigration programs. We suggest that we hold a comprehensive, specific assessment of your situation, and then we conduct a formal meeting with you, one-to-one, in which you put all the information before us, and then we, after discussing various aspects, then we advise you on a particular program. I always advise clients to make sure they're not jumping into any arrangement without understanding the program, because no one can make up a case if there's no case in it. If you are not an individual who has business experience, it's advisable not to take that position that you have business experience, because down the road, during the process, you have to provide comprehensive evidence of that. If you are unable to provide evidence, then your application is likely to fail. What I have seen that the individuals, they want to take people in their office. They just want to be retained, and without looking at the merits of the case, they very happily charge money and provide the clients innocently provide money to different agents or consultants, or sometimes foreign lawyers as well. And then at the end of the process, you realize that there was nothing available for you. So it's better to spend $500 at this stage to know your chances. If you have no chances, then don't waste your money and time or resources in this. It is very frustrating because you start hoping, and then ultimately you realize that your case was not strong enough to be taken to be allowed permanent residence. So in this session, we would hold an assessment, and we would conduct your interview, and then we'll have an in-person consultation. If after all that consultation and looking at your specific evidence, we believe that you have some kind of pathway available, only then you should enter into a retainer agreement. And if you retain our firm after that consultation, then we would adjust that $500 fee, US dollars fees towards your case fee for it. And otherwise, if you have no chance, you have spent $500, but you have saved yourself from spending another $25,000 for a case which was not good enough. Now, my contact information is at the end of this presentation.